This Day. It is Thursday, March 25th. We don't have any meetings to tell you about today because they are very busy in their budget workshops. On our show today, we have Assemblywoman Connie Petrie Norris, and she is just so excited to tell everybody all the great news about the vaccination programs that are going on here in the state of California, as well as some good news coming down the pike in regards to the new plan. And then we also have a segment with Vector Control, who are going to talk to us a little bit about the warming temperatures as well as standing water. Let's go ahead and give you our vaccination information that we normally do. Of course, we have Laguna Woods Village alerts.com, where you can get all the latest information about the village. And then, of course, we have an FAQ page there regarding vaccinations. If you would like to be vaccinated and have been unable to do so at any of the other resources, please email us at info@lagunawoodsvillage.com. Now, when I say the other resources, I mean the pods that are located around South County. You can register at othina.com. You can register at riteaid.com/COVID-19, as well as cvs.com or 1-800-SHOP-CVS. Our weather this morning, or our weather this week, is looking quite good. Today we are looking at 59.50 though, so today's a little bit not so great, but then it's going to blow out of here and we are going to have some beautiful temperatures over the weekend. Friday we're looking at 64, 44, Saturday sunshine with a 79, Sunday 77, 56, and then we cloud up a little bit on Monday, 68, 54. Our sunrise this morning was at 6:49. And our sunset will be at 7:08. And what a beautiful tree with a tiny little squirrel looking for his nut. Thank you, Mark Rabinowitz, for sending that in. We appreciate it. If you have a photo you'd like to share with the village, please email it to lagunawoodsvillagetv@gmail.com. When we return, we will have Connie Petrie Norris, so stay tuned.
South County Lexus, we really are different. We're California's exclusive Lexus Plus dealer. Lexus Plus is a new way of doing business. At a Lexus Plus dealer, you can expect an upfront, negotiation-free, hassle-free price right on the vehicle. The same price you'll find on our website, all the way through the transaction. At South County Lexus, we feel this is the way of the future, and this is the way the customer prefers to do business. South County Lexus, your exclusive Lexus Plus dealer. Different, just like you.
Welcome to the Meridian at Laguna Hills, a newly multi-million-dollar renovated community. Located in beautiful southern Orange County, the Meridian at Laguna Hills blends quality senior care onto the bright canvas of Laguna Hills Life. With a luxurious 5-star resort-style community and a dedication to resident care, you can experience an exquisite senior lifestyle unlike any other. Discover a community filled with care and the freedom to pursue what matters most. It's a new day and it's yours. Make the most of it at the Meridian at Laguna Hills.
Welcome back. Well, today I am joined by Assemblywoman Connie Petrie Norris, and she has a great update for us with some good news, I think. You know, we're starting to see the silver lining, aren't we?
Absolutely, Lisa. It's so good to be here. Always wonderful to catch up with you and all the folks in Laguna Woods. Last week, as you know, we recognized the 1-year anniversary of California's stay-at-home order. And the past year, we really have had an absolutely devastating toll. More than 500,000 Americans have lost their lives. Businesses and schools across the state remain shuttered. This virus has touched every aspect of our lives. But as you said, we really are starting to see a light at the end of the tunnel. And there is a lot of good news. Over the last 2 months, our rates of infection and hospitalization have fallen dramatically. Here in Orange County right now, there are about 227 COVID-19 patients that are hospitalized. The time this airs, it might even be lower. So that is very good news. The other good news is that the vaccine rollout is well underway all across the state. More than 13 million Californians have been vaccinated, have gotten at least their first dose. And here in Orange County, more than 1 million residents have been vaccinated. And in more good news, in Laguna Woods, the partnership with Laguna Woods Village and Memorial Care delivered more than 16,000 shots to Laguna Woods residents and wrapped up after a very successful couple of months. So while this virus is still very much a top priority, we are really encouraged, and I think feeling really optimistic right now.
Yeah, absolutely. And that was really quite an undertaking for our people and Memorial Care to be able to do that here in the village. But like you said, it worked out very well. We vaccinated more than 9,000 seniors over the age of 75. And there were a few people that did get to have it that were younger than that, primarily because if somebody couldn't make it, you had to get that shot in the arm. You can't let it go to waste. So they were great, and Memorial Care had a great system, and it went really smoothly. So, thanks for letting everybody know about that. Now, if somebody does want to be vaccinated, is there some place that you can direct them to?
So yes, so right now, the eligibility for vaccination includes anyone over the age of 65. It also includes anyone over the age of 16 with an underlying medical condition, as well as obviously all the folks that were part of the first priority tiers. So if people still need to be vaccinated, if you've got questions, you can contact the Orange County hotline, and that number is 714-834-2000. Folks can still register online on the county's website, which is Othena, OTHENA. In addition to that, a number of our local pharmacies that are receiving vaccination doses, they've got their own online systems as well. So CVS, Walgreens, Rite Aid, and I know a lot of people are just registering everywhere in the push to get that appointment. But if you do have questions, you can contact the Orange County hotline. And of course, folks can always contact my office, and our number is 949-251-0074.
Okay, perfect. Because, yeah, you're right. There are an awful lot of places where you can get it. But at first, it was difficult because there weren't very many vaccinations that were being sent to them. So that's changed, right?
It really has. And while there are still supply constraints, we'll be honest about that, there has been an incredible increase in the supply coming into California over the last couple of weeks. And as I'm sure folks at home have seen, President Biden announced last week that there will be enough vaccines to vaccinate all Americans by May. And he is setting a goal by July 4th that we're going to be able to celebrate Independence Day all across the country. So again, really, really good news, and a lot for us all to look forward to.
Yeah, that will be awesome. What can you tell me about the various vaccinations that are available? I mean, obviously, we know all about Pfizer and Moderna, and then we've got Johnson & Johnson coming down the pike. There's a couple of others. Do you feel, or do you hear in I don't know, in the government in terms of what is being allowed out there?
Yes, so Moderna and Pfizer, which are both the 2-dose approaches, those were the very first to receive FDA approval, and that was followed closely by Johnson & Johnson, which is just the single shot. Yeah. People have also may have heard about the AstraZeneca vaccine, which has been rolled out across Britain and across Europe. Just, I think it was yesterday or perhaps over the weekend, the FDA trials for that concluded, and that vaccine also looks like it's safe and effective. And the federal government is taking a close look at whether or not we'll bring in some additional supply there. Quite amazingly, we may not actually need it. We may actually have sufficient supply in the pipeline just from Moderna, Pfizer, and the Johnson & Johnson vaccines that are already in rotation. But the other thing I will add, and I hope folks know, is that all of these vaccines are some of the safest and most effective vaccines that have ever been developed. So I've heard some stories about people doing some vaccine shopping and sort of thinking one is better than the other. The message that we have got from public health officials and from leading scientists and experts is that all of these vaccines are incredibly, incredibly effective. So whatever appointment you can take, get it and get that shot so that we can together put this pandemic behind us and start to rebuild.
Yeah, well, that's awesome. And something funny along those lines is I read an article today that Krispy Kreme donut are giving free donuts if you show your vaccination card.
Well, that is great. That is good to know. Well, because so Lisa, I have not yet gotten a vaccine appointment. I'm excited to do it. I'm, excited when it's my turn, and I'm glad I know. So
Isn't
after I
that
get
great?
my
I'm gonna
vaccine, I
start,
can go to Krispy Kreme.
I'm gonna start announcing that. They're gonna, I don't know, I think they're gonna run out of donuts. So, in any case, at least there's a lot of availability out there right now. And with that, hopefully we can start extending the phases or opening them up more. So more people at a younger age can start to get vaccinated. So that's awesome. Now, of course, we have the American Rescue Plan Act that is happening right now. And tell me about that.
Well, this package was passed by the federal government and signed by President Biden. Was it 2 weeks ago now? And the centerpiece of this $1.9 trillion economic stimulus package are an additional round of direct relief payments. So most Americans will receive checks that are $1,400 per person. So any household where if you're a single person, your income is less than $75,000, or if you're a married couple, less than $150,000, you'll receive that full $1,400 check per person, including per child. The IRS has already begun to send those payments. And if folks are having a hard time tracking it down or want to know where their check is, the IRS actually has a Get My Payment tool. So the easiest way to find that is just Google Get My Payment, and you'll be able to see when your payment is going to be sent.
Now, it also does a lot of things beyond the 1,400, so which I was not aware of. What are some of the other things?
Yes, you're right. So I think that at both the federal level and the state level, we recognize that this pandemic has been devastating for so many families, so many small businesses, and that our economy, while it's starting to rebound, while we're starting to see some good signs, it is incredibly fragile. And so the Biden administration took a step to ensure that we are stabilizing the economy right now, and that we are stimulating it sufficiently so that we're in a position to rebound and recover quickly. So a couple of the other elements of the American Rescue Plan Act are extended unemployment insurance. It also supports paid sick leave. So federal government is funding paid sick leave to ensure that anyone who has been exposed to the COVID-19 virus, anyone who has COVID-19, can stay home, so that we're not making people sick. It also expands the child tax credit, and that is going to dramatically lower child poverty across our country. There's also funding there to boost vaccine distribution, because I think we all recognize that is the number one thing we can do to set our economy on a path to recovery.
Okay, that's good. I didn't realize that there was other things like you mentioned, so that's great. Now, in the California recovery portion of what's coming down the pike, what do Californians have to look forward to?
Well, in addition to those federal programs, shortly before the federal government passed the American Rescue Act, or Rescue Plan Act, California took steps to pass a economic recovery package here in our state. And there were a number of things included, but the two I will highlight are Golden State Stimulus, and that provides direct relief payments for 5.7 million Californians. So some folks watching may actually receive an additional direct relief payment from the California government. Those checks are $600 a person, and include EITC filers, anyone who receives CalWORKS or SSI or SSP. In addition, we took action to provide relief to our small businesses. And I know you and I have talked about this. We know our small businesses are not just the heart and soul of California's economy, they're the heart and soul of our communities. They have been just decimated by this pandemic. And so we took action to provide a small business grant relief program totaling $2.1 billion, as well as fee waivers for heavily impacted sectors. And so those funds are going out right now, and we're working with our local chambers of commerce and with our local governments to help get the word out, help our businesses apply, and bring as many of those dollars back into our local communities.
Yeah, and you can see that they're working now, whatever monies they have received, because it's helping them get the necessary equipment that they might need. it's like a plexiglass type thing, or if they need to do something that's related to being safe going forward. So that's awesome. Anything else other than what you've already told us? That's a lot. You've been busy.
Well, it is. We are certainly busy. It's a busy time for all of us. I would just say that my office is always here to help. If folks are having issues, challenges, concerns, or questions, you can always call my office, and our number is 949-251-0074. You can also find out more information on my website. Easiest way to find us is just Googling me, Cottie, Cottie, and appreciate this opportunity, Lisa, to catch up with you and give an update to the folks in Laguna Woods. As we said at the beginning, it's been an incredibly tough year for all of us. This has impacted every aspect of our lives, but I'm feeling incredibly hopeful right now and incredibly optimistic. And I do believe that there are brighter days ahead for all of us.
Excellent. Me too. Thank you for that. All right. We appreciate you taking the time. We'll see you again soon.
Okay. Thanks, Lisa. Thanks, everybody.
You're welcome. And we'll be right back after this.
At Harvard Eye, we are so happy to be open again and to see all of you for your medical and surgical eye care. We're taking great care to protect everyone from COVID-19 by seeing fewer patients, spacing out chairs in our lobby, sanitizing our office constantly, and doing much more. The world is changing a lot, but what hasn't changed is we're honored by your trust and confidence, and we're committed to keeping you safe. We can't wait to see you.
Welcome back. I'm Kiana Lee. With us today is Dr. Christine Chung of 7-Day Dental. She has great news for seniors. Doctor, why don't you tell us the exciting news? Mom.
We know there are many seniors living with tooth pain. 7-Day Dental is starting a new program called Seniors First. Seniors who are 65 years or older will get initial free exams and x-rays.
That is so nice, Doctor. Call your nearest 7-Day Dental to get your 7-Day Dental smile.
Welcome to the Orange County Mosquito and Vector Control District. The mission of the district is to educate and protect Orange County from vectors and prevent vector-borne diseases in an environmentally responsible manner. The district was first established in 1947 and is governed by a board of trustees comprised of 35 members, one from each city and one member representing the county. Due to COVID, our board meets virtually until further notice, as opposed to in our district's boardroom. Let's break down the different departments within the district to shed light on all the hard work and dedication that goes into vector control. The district's administrative team provides full in-house financial support, including budget preparation, financial planning, payroll, and auditing. The human resources staff coordinates employee events, staff recruitments, hiring, termination, and employee benefits. The district also has a comprehensive IT team that ensures that the agency's IT infrastructure eliminates cyber threats and manages the district's extensive data management system. Let's learn more about some of the other programs at the district. Community engagement is a key component for the district's mission. Staff works with homeowners during service calls to help them become an active participant in mosquito control. The district attends on average over 80 events a year, sometimes with our large inflatable mosquito. We conduct a yearly awareness campaign and have developed 1st, 4th, and 6th grade school education programs. The education program is a vital part of OC Vector services. Children learn about mosquitoes and learn how to take personal responsibility for their properties. The Communications Department also develops city partnerships to create awareness of our control efforts, as well as an extensive notification process for cities and residents. Both cities and residents have access to a variety of resources produced by the Communications Department, including education DIY videos, advocate kits, brochures, and social media posts to keep people updated with the district's events, programs, and control schedules. The Orange County Mosquito and Vector Control District's lab is a full-service surveillance and testing facility. The lab collects, identifies, and tests mosquitoes, ticks, fleas, dead birds, and small mammals for a variety of vector-borne diseases. With in-house testing capabilities, the district is one of the few vector controls in the state that can test mosquitoes and other specimens for disease on site. The staff also performs a variety of other functions, including insect identification and pesticide evaluation and monitoring. Lab staff conducts pesticide efficacy tests and evaluates the most effective products to use. The district also has an extensive mosquito fish program, producing and distributing over 100,000 mosquito fish per year. The lab staff also conducts environmental assessments and works with regulatory agencies to ensure that the district is in compliance with all regulations and laws. The operations team's primary responsibility is controlling mosquitoes, rats, red imported fire ants, and flies. Inspectors safely, efficiently, and effectively use an integrated vector management technique to protect the public from vectors and vector-borne diseases. This dedicated team performs these services in all 34 cities and unincorporated areas of Orange County. The district maintains a full-service garage that conducts repairs, maintenance, and custom fabrication for over 100 vehicles. The operations staff works with homeowners to identify, educate, and control for mosquito breeding sources. There is also a team dedicated to routinely checking large sources such as wetlands, marshes, and flood channels. In a case where large abundance of mosquitoes or increase in mosquito-borne disease is found, staff utilize specialized equipment such as a wide-area larvicide or ultra-low-volume adulticide to assist with reducing mosquito populations. The district staff also treats for red imported fire ants in public areas such as golf courses, schools, and parks, and in residential properties. The district is also using newer technology such as into-care traps and aerial drones to help locate and treat in environmentally sensitive or hard-to-reach areas. Thank you for joining us at Orange County Mosquito and Vector Control District. As a special district, we strive to move forward, bringing new technology and innovative concepts to combat vector-borne diseases in Orange County. Stay safe and stay healthy.
Are your hearing aids not working as well as you'd like? The person who programs your hearing aids is way more important than how much you spent on them. The good news is that we can help. I'm a retired electronics engineer who will precisely reprogram your hearing aids to your unique hearing loss. If that doesn't give you significantly better hearing, I won't charge you a dime. You have nothing to lose and better hearing to gain. So call Hearing Remedy right now and ask for your personal better hearing appointment.
Silver
and gold. Consider it sold.
The Jewelry Box of Lake Forest will buy your gold, diamonds, fine watches, coins, and sterling serviceware, regardless of condition. With metals at an all-time high, now is the time to sell. Visit us in person or shop online from the comfort of home.
Silver and gold. Consider it sold.
At the Jewelry Box, it's about trust.
Welcome back. Well, we have some great information for you if you missed it earlier in this week. Krispy Kreme is congratulating all of you who have received a vaccination. And it's okay if you have only received your first shot. If you bring in your vaccination card, they will give you a free original glazed donut. Now, what is better than a Krispy Kreme glazed donut? And it's free. So I wanted to tell you all about that because I thought that was really cool. And they have a variety of other specials that they're doing as well, because they're also going down a kindness path just like the Village is. So you may want to check out krispykreme.com for all the great things that they're doing. And here's something fun that the old pros are doing: conversations with old pros. Now, this is happening every Sunday night for the month, and it's at 7 p.m. And that's right here on Village Television, so you can check that out. Then we also have the Florence Sylvester Senior Center fundraiser happening this weekend. It is March 27th, and you can drop off items today until 3 p.m., so you may want to check that out. And then we have the senior cuisine delivered, and I've told you about that before, and it is very yummy, and you may want to check it out. You don't have to order right away, but you can go check out the 10 different restaurants and their menus. You would go to myagewell.org and then click on the sign up button, but you don't have to sign up quite yet until you've looked at all of the restaurants and the food available. So very cool program. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at our weather that's coming up here. We are looking at cloudy skies today, a little bit of sprinkles here and there. And then tomorrow we are looking at 64, 44, partly cloudy. Into the weekend, we are going to have some sunshine. 79, 53 for Saturday, 77, 56 Sunday, and partly cloudy on Monday, 68, 54. Have a great day in the Village. We will see you again over the weekend. And if you always want to watch our program again, you can see it at 12:30 and 5. Have a great day. Bye-bye.
At Pro Smiles OC, you get Orange County's best and most experienced dentist. Dr. Ivan Ho is an award-winning cosmetic and implant dentist that has been treating patients in South OC and Laguna Woods for over 30 years. Safety and cleanliness is our #1 priority, and now your routine dental work is more comfortable than ever. We use digital x-rays to minimize radiation and digital scans for crowns and inlays in-house, allowing patients to leave with final restorations in the same appointment. Let Dr. Ho and his team give you a reason to smile. Call Pro Smiles OC today.
During the COVID-19 pandemic, it is important for seniors to stay at home to protect their health and safety. But we also must stay connected. Remember to check on your elderly family and neighbors, wear your mask, and stay 6 feet apart. The best way to show we love them is to protect them. A message from Reconnect, a program of the Council on Aging, Southern California.
At Harvard Eye Associates, we are committed to your vision care and quality of life.
It's a commitment we don't take lightly.
Our trusted team of doctors provides specialized eye care using state-of-the-art technology.
We deliver what matters to you
and your family.
Harvard Eye Associates, the future of vision today.